Now, amid calls for more transparency, China's new group of leaders is beginning to take shape. And with so much at stake, it would make sense for people throughout the world to know more about what is going on in Beijing. But are they? CCTV's Sean Callebs reached out to US university students to find out what they know about the Communist Party of China.
To say it's something of a mystery to people in the United States may be an understatement, especially the country's youth.
I don't think they know much, actually.
An awe-inspiring Great Hall with legions of top officials from the Chinese Communist Party. The decisions being made here by the party's National Congress will have tremendous global impact over the next decade, politically, in terms of national defense, and of course, economically.
The party system, the government system.
We asked students at an international business and affairs class at George Washington University in Washington, D.C., what American youth know about the power structure and the CPC.
Usually people don't know too much about it. It's very opaque, and I think a lot of people, especially from what you might hear in the media in the U.S., it sometimes gets muddled.
I think that my generation recognizes that China is a major world player moving forward. I don't think they know a lot about the political process necessarily.
Is there a difference in ideologies between the incoming president or the incoming...
And that, they say, is a problem. The students point to the re-election of President Barack Obama and say by all indications, Chinese youth are well schooled in the U.S. political process and know a great deal about the interworking and the nuance of the U.S. political scene. Students here agree the same can't be said for the average college-age student in the United States.
You know, I really don't know. All I know about communism is what I've learned in school myself.
I would like you to pay attention to the leadership transition in China.
Professor Jiawen Yang is trying to raise the bar and encouraging his students to learn more about China's politics.
They learn about what's going on in China basically through the media. They may not know a lot of details, but they definitely are interested in what's going on in China.
Yang says the media take on China is often far from comprehensive, generally only scratching the surface. He challenges his students to learn more by taking groups to China each year to learn about the culture and to learn from their counterparts abroad.
Knowing China opens a door for them for future career development.
Well, Sean Callebs joins us now live on the set. Well, Sean, as you said at the outset, to say that many find what is going on in Beijing a bit of a mystery is a bit of an understatement, isn't it? But let's look at how Chinese students view the US presidential election. Let's watch.
I've been following other debates. I want to know the candidates' political views and their thoughts on China. But personally, I don't think the China bashing will really change Sino-US ties dramatically.
My parents don't really watch the debates, but lots of my friends do. I think this is a good way for us to participate. It's interesting to learn America's external policies, and China can also update its own foreign policies accordingly.
So there we heard the views of those Chinese students there. Very differing views, aren't they?
Yeah, indeed. And I don't think there's any quick answer that fits into a small box and it can explain why China follows so closely what goes on in the U.S., and many U.S. students don't. But in simple terms, I think that if you look at the fact the U.S. has been a superpower economically, military for so long, has troops basically all over the globe, so a number of international countries have always followed what U.S. politics does. The free press here, very aggressive too, so they dig into every detail, every nuance about a candidate's background. China is just emerging in many ways internationally in the military, economic might. And it has been isolated for so long, but it is becoming more open. We heard at the start of the CPC talking about we must get away from corruption. Those are the kinds of things that I think are going to attract a big audience internationally, and the fact that China's economy has grown by 10.7% over the past decade, people in the U.S. better be following what's going on over there.
Sean Callebs, the time of change. Thank you.